Welcome to the Wine Find Talks. Today we have a very special guest with us from Portugal. It's António Maria Soares Franco from a winery you know as Fonseca. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I'm really impressed with your winery because not only is it family owned and run, but it's been in business for 2 centuries. As a family owned and run winery, why does that matter?
I think in the wine business, we don't just sell bottles of wine, we sell stories, we sell philosophy. And I think that having a family that's now 7 generations, that's the values that we communicate, the philosophy of the family, that's what we sell actually. Not only our family, but also the people that work with us, because we have people that work with us that are already in the 3rd and 4th generation. So it's a family business for the shareholders, but also for the people that collaborate with us.
I love that because values is so important now. People are buying things and they're supporting businesses that share their values. So as a wine we're tasting today, which is Waterdog, is a red wine, what is the story behind that and how does it reflect those values?
Well, Waterdog is a Portuguese breed of dogs. That's a Portuguese water dog. These were dogs that were helping the Portuguese fishermen around the world, and they were helping the fishermen catch the fish and making them company on the boats. So it's a very welcoming dog. It's very friendly. So we thought it would be the perfect way to communicate the wine. The wine is also very friendly, very easy to understand, very easy to drink, very enjoyable, and telling the story of a Portuguese breed and communicating Portugal as a whole. That's what we want to do here. We created Waterdog as this is a red wine. It's a blend of 2 varieties called Castelão and Touriga Nacional. Those are 2 Portuguese varieties. They combine very well together. Castelão is more on the fruity side, and Touriga Nacional is more floral, more on the violet aroma. And so these 2 varieties combine super well with a lot of freshness at the same time.
Well, I do know this wine and I've recommended it before. It's a wine that I think is really affable. It's friendly, quite right, like a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
But I also like it because it's dry and it's table friendly. So it's not too fruit forward, and yet it's approachable. Maybe you can walk me through a tasting.
Yes, so this wine comes from Lisboa region. So Lisboa is on the west coast of Portugal, next to the Atlantic Ocean. So it has an influence from the sea. So as you said, it's very fruit forward, but at the same time it has the freshness of the influence from the Atlantic Ocean. So it's appropriate not only to drink it alone, but also to drink it as part of a meal. That's what makes it so versatile at the same time.
It's interesting, on the nose I actually get a little bit of sea spray.
And I think you have on the nose you can feel the violets from the Touriga Nacional as well, which make it so unique. Touriga Nacional is actually the best known Portuguese red variety. And then on the palate it's super welcoming, like the dog, fresh, with the correct amount of fruit. And
lovely palate concentration. And there's layers, there's some complexity there.
Yes.
And there's some length, which are marks of quality. And the balance is just bang on, you know. And I also, I like the structure because there's tannins hemming in the fruit nicely, but it's not grippy, it's not too tough at all. This is a kind of wine that I think you could pour at a party with ease, but I think it's food friendly too. And my question to you is, somebody who knows this wine well, what do you like to enjoy at the table with this wine?
Well, maybe I would say Portugal is well known for its seafood, and codfish is one of the most popular dishes in Portugal. We used to say there is 1,000 ways of cooking codfish in Portugal. So maybe I would choose one of the 1,000 ways that we cook codfish. I think codfish, and also being a water dog, a dog to help the fishermen, I think it would be the perfect way to combine with this wine.
Now, do you make codfish fritters in Portugal?
I don't know what fritters is.
So this is like a fried dough made with a potato and onion.
Yes, there's also recipes that use fried dough on the codfish. Yes,
I would love that. It sounds like it would be magical with this. One more quick thing. You've been making wine for 2 centuries.
Mm-hmm.
Were you one of the first producers to make table wine as opposed to port?
We're actually the oldest company to produce table wine in Portugal. We started in 1834, so as you said, almost 200 years ago. So we are well known for being the first company of Portuguese still wine.
So you know what you're doing, and it shows in the glass.
Supposedly, yes.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Carolyn.
Cheers.
Cheers.